Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking about homeowners associations. Make sure you stay tuned in. I'm going to have two other videos that are going to come up following this one regarding some more of the details of HOAs. Today we're going to be looking at just where the actual laws. So we have homeowners association laws. If you are here in Arizona, the Homeowner Association Law Book can be purchased through the Arizona Department of Real Estate. This is a great tool to have around as an agent. Some of the questions that you'll get asked out there as an agent by potential buyers that you're showing properties to can be found right in that resource. And keep in mind, we have, of course, HOA laws and then we have HOA bylaws. They are two separate things. So the laws that we have for HOAs are going to actually fall under Arizona revised statutes. If you're here in Arizona, if you're located in another state, they'll actually be found under, of course, their state laws. So here in Arizona, we have our Arizona revised statutes, as I just mentioned, and those are the laws that govern over the top of HOAs and what they can and can't do. And so they do have some stipulations in their boards, if you have a president, vice president, and so forth. Now, they owe fiduciary duty to the members that are out in the public, and that's, of course, the homeowners. So they have those fiduciary duties to make sure that they're upholding the laws of the HOA. Now, we have the next thing called bylaws. So the bylaws are actually set up by the actual HOA, and those bylaws we are actually taking a look at in another document. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the actual bylaws, the actual HOA, the actual laws that govern over the HOA and what they can and can't do. I'm going to be answering, of course, questions to those in video number 2 and 3 of this segment. So here, right now, we're looking at the actual HOA bylaws.
As we can see here, these are the HOA bylaws that we're looking at, not the actual Arizona revised statutes. And the first one here in section 2.1, membership. Every owner of a lot or parcel which is subject to an assessment shall be a member of the association. So you have to sign into these association documents in order to be able to purchase a property in that particular community. On this particular section, section 4.3, removal of directors. At any time, any one or more of the directors may be removed with or without cause by affirmative vote by the members. This is so that in any point in time where something happens that might be illegal or maybe even illegal to the bylaws, the actual member that is a part of the actual board of directors could actually get voted off in order to be able to make sure that we have people that have the correct fiduciary duties of care and the members at the best interest. As we can see in section 4.15, the board of directors shall have the powers necessary for the administration of the affairs of the association. Under A, it says to make, collect, use, and expend assessments to carry out the purpose and powers of the association, as further provided in the declaration. These particular items are for assessments that would happen or improvements to the actual community. And the assessments would be then applied to each individual property. We know those as community facilities districts, which can actually show up in the next following year's taxes as well. These assessments to improve communities will have a cost varying by the number of members in the association. As we can hear in section C, to make and amend rules and regulations respecting the operation, use, and maintenance of the common areas. These common areas are all owned by the members of the association and will have a particular due that would be due for the actual common areas. Letter I is to establish committees of the board and delegate to such committees the board's authority to carry out certain duties of the board. These could also be a portion of taking care of common areas, that would have to do with pools, clubhouses, and etc. Letter J is to enforce by legal means, if necessary, the provisions of the declaration, tract declarations, and articles of incorporation, the bylaws, rules of the association, and architectural review committee guidelines. These architectural review committee can include things like paint codes that have to be specifically used by certain providers to keep a uniformity of the neighborhood. As we can see in exterior painting, the association has 16 approved color schemes for exterior painting. Not all associations have a total of 16 paints. They may have 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 20, depending on the association and how many they actually get approved. As you can see from the lower portion, the second bullet point, it says if you choose your own neutral color or mix and match between color schemes, they will review it at the next following monthly meeting. And of course, this gives the homeowner the opportunity to have another color brought forward and to be a portion of the 16 approved colors. And of course, that additional one would make it so they'd have 17. Also, in this particular homeowners association bylaws, as we can see that they actually have solar energy device guidelines as well. Solar is actually covered under our Arizona revised statutes, which you'll see actually highlighted in the first section under 3318.16. Again, the association is bylaws. The actual association is actually governed over, as I mentioned earlier, by Arizona revised statutes. It states down in rules regarding placement, solar energy devices panels must be shielded from the view from the street, common area, and neighboring properties. Now, all associations don't have the same exact bylaws or architectural committees. It's best to review when you're actually purchasing inside of one of these HOAs to make sure that these guidelines are something that you can live by, resulting, if you do not do what the guidelines are asking you to do, it can result in fines in the future.
I hope that answered a lot of questions that you may have had about the bylaws and HOAs. Again, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for more information, go to my website at nobullsheets.com. Thank you for watching.